Car dealers, imagine this. It's 2024, interest rates are skyrocketing, but you're selling cars like never before. Is this even possible? Well, yes. In this video, I'm gonna reveal exactly how that is possible. First, we're gonna make sure that your marketing dollars are bringing in qualified buyers. Second, we're gonna fill your lots with cars that we know that buyers want. And third, we're gonna use AI to fast track the customer shopping journey. I'm Jim Flynn, and over the last 25 years, I've generated more than $290 million worth of profit for my car dealerships. My goal with this channel is to share my secrets with you and your dealership so that you can thrive in these economic times. The question though, how do dealers keep selling in these tough economic times? I'll answer that in a moment, but first we need to understand why traditional strategies will no longer work in 2024. When trying to sell cars in a high interest rate environment, how do you ensure that every dollar counts? How do you stop ineffective shotgun tactics? At the end of the day, it's not about how many people see your ad, but about reaching the right people in the right places at the right times. We get to focus on ROI and leave the branding to corporate. So how do you ensure that your ads are reaching only the right buyers? There's one method I've seen that works time and time again, but most people do it wrong. The answer is Google Ads. And I know what you're thinking. Google Ads? Do people still use Google Ads? Yes. Everyone uses Google Ads. It's the gas that makes the car go. But here's what's different when you do it right. One of my clients was burning money on billboards, local TV, Facebook ads. Despite all that, the leads were just barely trickling in. It's when we switched our method to Google Ads that their leads increased and their sales nearly doubled. So what's the right way to do Google Ads? Don't wait to just load up a bunch of ads, then pray and spray. Instead, we want to focus on precision. Think of it like using a sniper rifle instead of a shotgun approach. You want to aim at customers that are looking for the cars that you're selling. We drill down to the exact location, the type of car they want, and even the best time to speak with them. That's why I've given this method a special name, the AI profit sniping method. So now you may be wondering, aren't Google Ads too competitive and too expensive to compete in? Yes, you may pay more per click in Google's world, but what's it worth if it doesn't bring you money? Wouldn't you rather spend $1 on a click that will actually turn into a buyer than pennies on someone who turns out to be a shopper? Truth is, Google Ads are the most profitable and cheapest option if you're looking to sell cars and make money at your dealership. All right, so now that we're reaching the right audience, it's time to ask, do we have the right cars? And that brings me to our next strategy for selling cars in volume and with profit: strategic inventory management. Inventory management isn't just about having cars on your lot. It's about having the right cars on order at all times. And why does this matter? Well, look, I'm a longtime vAuto aficionado. I know that selling cars on price alone is a race to the bottom. In an unpredictable market, turning your cars, stocking your dealership, those are the keys to success. In other words, inventory is not just an operational strategy, it's also an advertising strategy. It can be the difference between record-setting months and missing your quarterly objectives. Worse yet, you could be writing huge floor plan checks with these crazy interest rates. For example, with one of my clients, they had a bunch of mid-sized vehicles because that's where the market was. I call it a binomial distribution that was developing. The middle class was going away, and what happened, instead of mid-sized SUVs and mid-sized trucks, customers started moving to full-size pickups, to full-size SUVs, or to compact sedans. That's right, the middle class was literally disappearing right in front of us. And as the market demand shifted, I was tracking their market share. That's one of the things with my partners that I do. We're able to identify trends before they actually happen. And as people were moving out of the mid-size SUV category and out of the mid-size pickup category, we were able to more quickly distribute the Tacomas that he had already secured and that were in stock. Since we noticed this, since we adjusted to it and developed a plan to take advantage, we were able to create a new sales spike. So to make this work, understanding local market trends is key. You really do want a partner that looks at your market share so that you can restock the cars that people are buying in your area and so that you can compete with other retailers on the units you have. The way to do this is by reviewing the cadence with which you look at the publicly available information. We only market what we can sell, and we only market in the proportions in which you can sell it. Using real-time data to know what it is that you're selling at the rate at which you're selling it is key to restocking your inventory. Each month, we look at your cost per sale, and we will drive that lower as we take your sales up. Via this process, you're also improving your inventory turn rates, you're increasing your gross profit per vehicle sold, meaning that you're driving down costs as you're increasing revenue. With our advertising and inventory optimized, now there's one more piece of the puzzle to discuss. How well do you really know your customers? This brings us to our final key strategy. We can use AI now to understand our customers better than ever before. In fact, We can understand your customers better than they may understand themselves. One of the most powerful advantages of AI is that it doesn't just act like a calculator. It allows us to anticipate needs. It allows us to identify preferences. In the digital age, this is a huge deal. When you figure out how to adjust faster to market conditions than your competition, you'll win. Marketing strategy is the same, but the game changers know how to execute. Everyone knows that you need to take the shot when you're down by 1 and the clock's about to expire, but it's Michael Jordan. He's the one that makes it. Look, there's also a misconception that knowing your customer needs is a gut feeling. I mean, that can help to an extent, but in today's world, gut feeling isn't enough. We need data, we need analytics, we need AI to get in the mind of our customers, and we need it fast. So what does this real-time data and analytics let us do? Like I mentioned earlier, it means you can figure out exactly what types of cars to stock. We make mid-month adjustments. When we meet, it's recent data, not detail from a month ago. On top of that, it means you know exactly what ads, which cars, and which messaging to use, and which ones to let go. Imagine you've decided you want a certain type of car, and within a few days, you see an ad from a local dealership showing you that exact car, along with an attractive offer that makes you want to go in for a test drive. That's exactly what AI plus Google Ads allows us to do. Essentially, you have the power to sell to customers faster and easier than ever before. And this not only lets you meet customer expectation, it lets you beat customer expectation, which helps you win the market share game for your make, your model, and your market. Now that we've covered how to maximize your dealership's profitability and growth in 2024 through our profit sniping Google Ads approach, through having the right inventory allocations, and through a market share focus, as well as through using AI to optimize your customer buying journey, we now have worked with so many dealerships. I also understand one more important thing. Despite having a bunch of great ideas, you probably don't have a lot of time to implement, nor do you necessarily have the right people to take them and get this done all the way through. That's where my team comes in. I've been in the trenches for 25 plus years, building volume, market share, and most importantly, profitability for my dealer clients. I practice what I preach. We use all the strategies I talked about in this video to ensure our clients profit snipe and win in any and all market conditions. So if you run or own a car dealership and you want to increase your annual sales figures and profitability by at a minimum 6 figures, I've got a program where you don't pay until you start selling cars. I have a link below in this video where you can click to see if you qualify to work with me and my team. Otherwise, I hope you found this video helpful. And if you want to learn about how you can take advantage of AI and beat out all the competitors in your local market, watch this video right here.